Oh, it's a monster.
They're ugly.
Two monsters. Two monsters.
See you later.
1, 2. Alright, get him. Look, he's still trying to drive a car, ain't he? Get your silly tail. Alright, check this out. Shoot the video for me, hold on.
1, 2, I think. Oh.
Give me the action. 3, 2, 1.
Action. Action.
Alright, check this out, guys. Today we're working on a 2011 Chevrolet Silverado. Just rebuilt the transmission on it. And the guy brought it back to me because kept going in limp mode. Kept starting in 3rd gear. We just had nothing but 3rd gear. It was in limp mode. So, took a few days worth of work and stuff, but we finally got it. I want to show you guys what the problem was. So, first off, come over here, check out the fuse box. This right here was the fuse that kept blowing. It's number 10, right here. It's a TCC ignition fuse. And so, this is what caused it to be in limp mode. This fuse was out.
What?
Okay, so let me see. Yeah. So you said that the screen. Alright, so what we did was we wanted to make sure, we want to see if the fuse was being blown on the engine side or the transmission side. So what we did was we unplugged the harness, we plugged the fuse in, and it wasn't blowing. When we plugged the transmission main harness back into the transmission, the fuse would pop as soon as you turn the key on. So what I did was, you know, got underneath the truck, raised it up, checked all the wiring, looked up, make sure there's nothing pinched, unwrapped a little bit of wiring, make sure no wires were burnt together or nothing like that. And so nothing was wrong, nothing was burnt out of place, so I dropped the pan on the transmission. So took the filter off. Keep in mind, guys, don't just try to throw some solenoids at it thinking that that's just going to fix the problem. So what I ended up doing was I started with the internal speed sensor. Since this is 11, they started about 08, 09, then they started doing the internal speed sensors on them. So what I did was I unplugged it because I had a little bit of trouble setting it in when I did the pump and everything. So I unplugged it, moved the speed sensor around, got a little screwdriver and kind of just moved the speed sensor around a little bit, the connector, and then blew out the connector. Plugged it back in, and nothing blew. Before, it was blowing until I unplugged it, and I knew something was going on with that circuit. So you guys can check each one of the circuits with that. Put the fuse in, pull a shift solenoid A or B, plug it back in, see if it blows with the key in the on or accessory position. Or you can pull the EPC, the little round one, the pressure control. You pull it, plug it in. You want to check for frayed wires or something like that. So anyways, that fixed it. Finally got it going, and now we got all our gears. So that's what it is. Your TC transmission control module, the ignition fuse right here. So if you guys have a problem with that, check all your wiring, do a little bit of diagnostics. I see you. What? I started up. Let me take it for a test ride. So here it is. Get a nice look at the truck. How pretty it is. Take a look at the nice wheels. You know what I mean? Go ahead, fire it up. Broke off from one of the head and the exhaust manifolds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little drive. I'm gonna just go down the street, just cut it off.
Or I cut it off.
You press the red button on top.
Okay. The red button on top.
Alright, do that.
Ew.
Let's see if we got a first gear start.
Okay. You said when you drive down the street?
Yeah. Alright.
How do I stop it?
Red button